Good Monday morning, South Carolina weather watchers. I'm the host for South Carolina Weather, Jesse Peterson, and let's talk about the weather for your Monday. Now, looking at the radar right now, as you can see, we do have some precipitation falling near Sumter, Florence, Hartsville, just to the north of Hartsville as well, and down there near the Charleston regions as well. We do have some downpours going on down there. If we go on and we move our way up, and we talk about the entire United States. We move our way over here, scroll our way up, and you can see that we do have some precipitation even in Canada up there. Mostly parts of Virginia, parts of North Carolina. North Carolina has a flooding threat as we get through today. Ohio, Kentucky, West Virginia all has a chance of receiving some downpours as we speak. Over here inside the central United States, rain is falling here, and then the West is also starting to see some rain as well. As we move our way over here towards our cloud cover right now shows kind of like I'd say kind of like some moderate cloud cover over most of South Carolina, maybe some light cloud cover over like Florence and Myrtle Beach, and maybe Charleston, but as of now, it just seems like that most of the cloud cover is up there inside of the upstate, kind of coming down to the Midlands, but right now mainly just the upstate, and that's pretty much all that's happening in terms of cloud cover. Let's go and let's talk about the next 18 or so hours in terms of cloud cover. As you push this forward, you can see that cloud cover is going to continue to move kind of like northward, I would say, and starting to break up a little bit. And as we get into tonight, cloud cover will really start to break up and become a bit more scattered. But then as we get into like the late night hours, cloud cover is going to try and group together again, and it's going to have some spots out there, but it's still going to be pretty grouped out. Here's our temperatures right now: 75 in Columbia, 77 in Charleston, 77 in Savannah, 75 Myrtle Beach, 75 Florence, 71 in Rock Hill, Greenville, Spartanburg, and Anderson. Here's our high temperatures for today: around 92 in Columbia, 88 in Charleston, 90 in Hilton Head Island, 86 in Myrtle Beach, 87 Rock Hill, 85 Spartanburg, 86 Greenville, and 88 inside of Anderson. Here's our peak sustained winds for today, Monday, July the 22nd. It's actually going to be, you can actually probably will be able to feel the wind today around 8 miles an hour at Columbia, Orangeburg, Barnwell, Sumter, and Florence. 9 in Greenville, 6 in Spartanburg, 8 in Rock Hill, 10 in Anderson, 10 in Hilton Head Island, 13 in Charleston, 14 in Myrtle Beach. So again, these winds sustained, or these max winds sustained, can be pretty noticeable. And then here's our peak wind gust. Peak wind gust can get us of up to around, maybe around 10 to 15 miles an hour, and along the coast, 15 to 20 miles an hour. So again, around 13 in Columbia, 17 in Charleston, 21 in Myrtle Beach, 14 in Greenville, 8 in Spartanburg, 12 in Rock Hill, 15 in Anderson, and then 13 in Aiken. Here's our forecast precipitation for the next 24 or so hours. Around it's really just like scattered precipitation. Most of this precipitation here will really, it's not going to be exactly these totals, but the reason why they have it so detailed is because that's where the models have them showing. How the models will be wrong. Okay, there are some inconsistencies with them, and they're not going to get storm placement exactly right. So hopefully, I'd say the area that the amount of rain is in, hopefully that's it's somewhere close in the vicinity, I should say, of where the showers and storms will be. But in Dillon, around 1.5 to 2 inches are possible. Myrtle Beach, a quarter of an inch to a half an inch possible. Georgetown, tenth of an inch to a quarter of an inch. Charleston, tenth of an inch to a quarter of an inch. Hilton Head Island is the only place that might not see a drop of rain. Walterboro, half an inch to an inch. Barnwell, quarter of an inch to a half an inch. Moncks, quarter and tenth of an inch to a quarter of an inch. Same thing for Columbia, and same thing for Greenville and Anderson and Spartanburg. A quarter of an inch to a half an inch for Rock Hill. Same thing for Chiraw. And then that's pretty much the majority. Here's our SPC outlook for today. Just a regular day of thunderstorms today. Thunderstorms are possible for the entire state of South Carolina. And then minor flooding is also possible throughout most of South Carolina, except for down there in the Hilton Head Island regions. But also, I'd say like very northern South Carolina. If you're looking at your screen, you can see it. But a slight risk of excessive rainfall, that yellow there, slight risk of excessive rainfall, meaning scattered flooding is possible up there for northern South Carolina. And then here's our tropical cyclone activity is not expected during the next 7 days. So let's go on, let's talk about the models just for today. And then that's it for this forecast for this morning. As we push this forward, showers, storms are really starting to form around 10 o'clock in the morning. And then as we continue this, shower and storm activity will kind of start to pop up a little bit at around 2, 3, 4 o'clock. But it's really when we get into those evening hours to where we could probably start to see some more storm development, like right here at around 9 o'clock, moving into 10, 11 o'clock, and even 12 o'clock in the morning, we can still see showers and thunderstorms throughout most of the state. So it's going to be a rainy day. Or isolated, more or maybe scattered rainy day as well today. And even if you look at the total precipitation, again, there are some spots that might not even see a drop of rain. And when I say some, I mean probably most. People probably won't even see a drop of rain from this run of the HRRR. So we will continue to watch, and we will continue to monitor. Make sure that you guys bring your umbrellas anywhere that you go, especially if you're in any region that's highlighted here at all. Mainly near Dillon as well, because I think Dillon there was a 1.5 to 2 inches. The HRRR is putting around 5 inches, which I think that might be a little bit too much. But especially if you're in the Dillon region, you need to bring your umbrella for sure. But that's all that I have. So everyone have a fantastic rest of your Monday, and I'll be back tonight, 9 o'clock p.m. Make sure that you go.